Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris and the Nimnik Sports Update powered by Budweiser. The Jaguars introduced Tom Myslinski this week as their strength and conditioning coordinator. He was hired by Mike Mularkey last week, and he's got a pedigree in the league as a player, and he did play for the Jaguars. And then while he was with the Jaguars, the then strength and conditioning coordinator, Jerry Palmieri, who had come with Tom Coughlin, really had a big impact on him and talked to him about how to become a football player and a better football player. And it interested Myslinski so much that when his career was over, he got into coaching on that end of coaching, and here he is as the strength and conditioning coach or coordinator for the Jaguars. It's a real important job, and you've got to go through the league and see who really brings a certain different ideas to the table. Myslinski has an idea about the fitness of players as well as the power that they produce. He calls football a power endurance sport, saying that it takes 80 of these giant efforts to maybe win a football game. And that's a very different kind of philosophy than his predecessor Luke Richardson under Jack Del Rio. So it'll be interesting. His main goal, keep players healthy for 16 weeks, and also to give them the best opportunity to perform as well at the end of the game as they do at the beginning. I think he's the right guy for the job. Real interesting hire that Mike Mularkey brought. By the way, his son Pat, Mike Mularkey's son Pat, is the assistant strength and conditioning coach for the Jaguars right now. In addition to that, the Gate River Run announced this week that they're going to cap the entries at 20,000. And you say, well, why would they do that? If you've ever run it, and I ran it for 10 years, when you get into that San Marcos, St. Nicholas, I mean, the roads are skinny. And it doesn't matter whether you're running fast or slow or walking, it's packed. By the time they get to 20,000, it's really packed. So it makes it more enjoyable for people when they do limit it. Also, they know how many T-shirts and medals and how much water and all that to give out. So we'll have that broadcast live at Channel 4, by the way, up until 9:30 that morning. It's an interesting week. It's Valentine's Day this week, obviously, on Tuesday. But it's also a weird week because it's usually Daytona week. But because the NASCAR folks thought that the NFL was going to expand their season by 2 games, NASCAR moved the Daytona 500 to the last Sunday of the month, February 26th. So this week there are a couple of NASCAR things going on, and then next weekend is when the shootout is and the qualifying, and then Speed Weeks comes up the following week. Lots of coverage of that beginning pretty much on Thursday with Media Day down at Daytona. I'm Sam Kavaris. That's the Nimnik Sports Update powered by Budweiser.